Okay. Shalom. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the other apostle, great millstone. Citation, you are to teach all truth and sincerity. Um, it's gonna be called uh, some will be risen from the dead. Um, literally. So this is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 17 says, by faith, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son. Because our father Abraham, he had faith that his son Isaac could have, if he, sacrificed him to the Heavenly Father Yahweh, he believed that, possibly, he had faith. He had faith, and he believed that if I have to sacrifice my son Isaac, that he would be raised up again. He'd be raised from the dead. That's what our forefather Abraham believed. You know, um, that's how much faith you know our ancestor, our forefather Abraham, had um, in the Heavenly Father Yahweh, as his power. Um, it says, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called, because Abraham knew that through Isaac, through his son Isaac, you know his his generation shall come. So he understood that even before the Heavenly Father told him to take his son and to go sacrifice him on this particular mountain. So he understood and had faith that through my son, my generation is gonna come after, and if I have to sacrifice him, he's gonna be raised up. You know, literally. So I'm read verse 19. According to that, the Most High was able to raise him up even from the dead, from whence also he received him in a figure. Um, so I'm gonna go to John chapter 11 verse 18. This is John chapter 11 verse 18. It says, now Bethany was nigh unto Jerusalem, about 15 furlongs off, and many of the Jews came to Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother, which was, I believe it was Lazarus. It says, then Martha, as soon as she heard that Yahushua was coming, went and met him, but Mary sat still in the house. Then said Martha unto Yahushua, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of the Most High will give it thee. Yahushua said unto her, thy brother shall rise again. Martha said unto him, I know that he shall rise again in the resurrection of the last days. And Yahushua said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet still he liveth. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believeth thou this? So this is Martha and Mary, and their brother Lazarus. This is the time when Yahushua, I believe, he raised Lazarus from the dead. Um, um, and the point is, you know, that's going to happen, pretty soon in the future. A lot of, the men of the Lord are going to receive spiritual power, and um, you know, those that die, those that what's the word? Uh, those that those different miracles that are performed by Yahweh Shai, the elect, the men of the Lord are going to perform those different miracles, raising people from the dead, healing the sick, bringing sight to the blind. Those type of miracles are going to be, what's the word, brought out and shown, pretty soon, when the men of the Lord receive that spiritual power, having those different abilities that's gonna what's the word, bring people in to the fold, adding multiplying the followers of Yahweh Shai. um yeah. Now with Isaiah 25 verse 8, this is Isaiah 25 verse 8. It says, he will swallow up death and victory, and Yahweh power will wipe away tears from all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall be taken away from off all the earth, for Yahweh has spoken it. Yeah, because um the in the kingdom we're not gonna die, we're not gonna get sick, because sin is not gonna reign in our immortal bodies. um, and he's gonna wipe away all the pain and suffering that we experience on this side. In the kingdom, we're gonna have an abundance of we're gonna be at rest, and we're not gonna be in pain or suffering, you know, in the near future. And you know, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostle Great Millstone. And citation, I can use all truth, sincerity.